On tonight's Sun News, a St. George man allegedly threatens to take the life of his family, how alcohol and drugs may have played a part in the offense.
And why police are encouraging you to keep your valuables locked up this summer.
As moisture still lingers in the air, we are all feeling the sweat. But will warmer temperatures take away the wet, sticky fun? I'll have your full forecast. Southern Utah News starts now.
Sun News with Caroline Hood and Stace Hall, your source for local news, weather, and sports. You're watching Southern Utah Now.
Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight on Sun News. I'm Mac Renato in for Stace Hall.
And I'm Caroline Hood. A local family called 911 after a violent act that put their lives in danger. Police responded to a domestic fight in which 26-year-old Russell Eugene Smith, who was intoxicated, allegedly waved a knife and made life threats towards family members. Police arrested Smith and he was booked on charges of aggravated assault, simple assault, threats against life, as well as intoxication and possession of paraphernalia. Delta residents are being urged to exercise caution when leaving their valuables outside. Authorities are reporting 3 possibly related thefts, with items being stolen from unlocked cars in each of the cases. In the same area and at the same time, an A&R tire company also reported stolen tires. If you have any information on these missing items, please contact the Millard County Sheriff's Department.
While Dixie State College is widely known for its greatness in drama, the drama definitely hit a little too close to home and ended with a Dixie athletics coach in jail. DSC coach Cole Wilson and his estranged wife became involved with what is being called a small verbal dispute over separation issues. No serious physical contact was mentioned in any reports, so little, in fact, that Wilson can and will return as if nothing happened at all. Though both staff and authorities are prohibited from discussing the matter, it is widely believed that it was a minor issue. You can check out our Facebook for more information. 47-year-old Richard Allen Jones, who was involved in the murder and attempted suicide back in February, was approved for a psychological evaluation by Judge Eric Ludlow last Tuesday. Jones allegedly shot and killed his wife and stepson on February 18th during a domestic dispute, then proceeded in a suspected suicide attempt by gunshot to the head. For the death of 42-year-old Michelle Jones and 19-year-old Owen Christopher Ellis, Richard Allen Jones faces 2 counts of aggravated murder. His next scheduled hearing is on August 16th.
Well, Colin, as you promised us, it would remain hot and a bit muggy going out throughout the week.
Yeah, we still have this low front that's kind of actually pushing through, and a storm that's been pushing out, so it's leaving moisture behind. But hopefully into the next week, we're actually starting to see some of the temperatures rise up, and hopefully
I won't sweat quite so much as I'm going out throughout the day.
But for tomorrow's temperatures, we're actually looking fairly decent as far as the heat goes. Mesquite, 99, so just barely below the triple-digit mark and pretty nice. And Cedar, we've got a high of 82, low of 48. Some slight winds, but nothing too bad. Partly cloudy, so we'll get some shade up there and keep it nice and cool. And home to Dixie, we've got a high of 94 and a low of 67. Clear skies, some minor, just little gusts of wind, but nothing to worry about. Still, there will still be some moisture in the air, so keep a do-rag or something handy.
Okay, and with this added moisture, I think that the sunsets, have you realized how beautiful they are?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the clouds or whatever, but the colors are just majestic.
And a lot of that is because with all the moisture in there, the molecules expand and bend the light more, and we get the beautiful sunsets.
I knew Colin would have the answer for that. Thank you very much,
Thanks, Colin.
We look forward to the 5-day forecast.
No problem.
We are happy to report tonight local 12-year-old Abby Doman, who collapsed during class at Sunrise Ridge Intermediate School last May, received a successful heart transplant Tuesday evening. After almost 2 months of waiting, Abby's transplant went as planned. Doctors say Abby is currently in critical condition because she could still reject the new heart or get an infection, but doctors and family are happy with the overall outcome. Abby's family says she's doing doing great and even opened her eyes this morning. From all of us here on the Sun News staff, we wish Abby and her family the best and hope for a healthy and full recovery. Ahead on Sun News, why Jim Matheson says going green is the answer to our state's educational troubles.
And find out what fast food is being honored today in America after the break.
One more step to completing your education begins with the Communication, Organization, and Leadership program at Dixie State College.
I wasn't really satisfied with just having an associate's.
I work part-time and I have a brand new baby.
I live in Kanab, so it's impossible to come over and do daytime classes.
With the professor's help and the structure of this class, I found a way to be able to make it work in my schedule.
It's about time to earn your Bachelor of Science in Communication. Contact the Dixie State College Communication Department to learn more.
Congressman Jim Matheson draws his attention to the environment as well as students when he goes green at schools. As one of the original founders of the Green School Caucus, Matheson informs Congress that energy-efficient schools cost less to operate, and they save $100,000 per year. And with the savings, new teachers can be hired and computers or textbooks can be even purchased. Green schools use 30 to 50% less energy than regular schools and also have better lighting and temperature controls, which helps with students' overall achievement. The Utah State Office of Education, including Washington County School District, is continuing their summer food service program, providing children free meals at local elementary schools. With summer only halfway over, kids who rely on cafeteria food to fuel them can have a tough time finding daily nutritional balance while out of school. The second session of the program is available at two of the area elementary schools. Sandstone Elementary, located in the Pineview area, will be serving breakfast and lunch from July 11th through the 21st, and Washington Elementary, located on 300 North 300 East in Washington City, will be serving breakfast and lunch from July 11th through the 28th. Free meals will be provided to children of ages 1 to 18, and there will be no discrimination for those students wishing to take part in the program.
The town of Fredonia, Arizona received a $15,000 grant to help them purchase new playground equipment. The Kaboom organization and its partners offer communities several grants to create better play areas for children. As a condition of the grant, Fredonia still must raise an additional $9,000 for that playground equipment. With low taxes and low energy costs, Utah's capital city was ranked top 15 in the world for business. Governor Gary Herbert was excited to announce Fortune magazine listed Salt Lake City as one of the 15 hottest cities for business in the entire world. Austin, Texas also made the list, and these two were the only cities in the U.S. that had business hotspots. According to the Global 500, the United States still dominates the business list with 133 companies. However, a decade ago, America boasted 185 companies. Now, it doesn't matter if you like them thin or thick or crinkled or hand-cut, even waffled or curly, or any other style that you like. If you love French fries, then you should celebrate because today is National French Fries Day. Here are some facts about one of our favorite American fast foods. The French fry was first made in the 17th century in Belgium. They offered the fried potatoes to the French soldiers, and they took credit for the name by calling them French fries. Today, the average American eats about 29 pounds of French fries each year. Can you believe that? Now, Sun News hit the streets to see what kind of fries St. George residents enjoy.
I love Arctic Circle fries. I like them because they have like the perfect amount of salt. They're the perfect size for me, and I enjoy them the best.
Denny's. They have the best seasoned fries for the best price.
Arby's, the seasoned fries, because it tastes good.
Red Robin fries, and it's because you can put as much seasoning salt on them as you want. Just makes them that much more better.
A lot of French fries from McDonald's in my country, Japan, so I'm kind of used to eating the fries from McDonald's.
Wow, what a variety. I'd have to say my favorite would be curly fries, and since I'm from Idaho, I do support any efforts to celebrate potatoes, so cheers to National French Fry Day.
The reality TV show The Sister Wives, it's about a polygamous family's lifestyle, pushes to challenge the Utah bigamy law. The TV show features the Brown family, which consists of Cody Brown and his 4 wives and 16 children. Jonathan Turley, the family's attorney, believes this lawsuit will challenge Utah's right to prosecute people for their private relationships and hopefully protect a person's right to be left alone. In Utah, bigamy is a third-degree felony where a person can be found guilty through living together, not just by marriage. Most polygamous families keep their lifestyle a secret for fear of being persecuted, yet over the past 10 years, advocacy groups of mostly women have been working hard to educate others about their culture in hopes of ending stereotypes and unfair treatment.
Ahead in sports, dark and dreary will no longer be a problem for a local stadium as the future looks very bright. Plus, ever dream of taking part in high school sports again? Well, now is your chance to blow the whistle and don the stripes. Stick around for the details in sports when Sun News returns.
Living in Sun River, St. George, Utah's award-winning active adult golf course community has never been more attractive. Visit new models and new home sites opening soon. Inquire about our no mortgage payments for life financing option to live carefree. Find out what so many already know. How easy it is to live affordably and create new friends while enjoying Sun River's legendary lifestyle. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook or visit us online at sunriver.com. Sun River, St. George, off exit 2.
As we look on the western side of the United States, we can see there's actually been a lot going on. We actually have a low front that's sitting up here by Portland and a jet stream coming across here and a storm that's kind of moving out of Utah. So we've got, a lot of that moisture that's been sticking around to keep the humidity around and keeping it wet and sticky. As you can see in Salt Lake, 88 for the flyover, so they've actually kept a fairly decent temperature as the warmer weather has been heating up across the state. As we zoom over to the Uinta Basin, we can see that there's 86 in Price and pretty much 80s all around, following with Roosevelt at the same degree there. As we jump down to Beaver, we've got 84 and 82 in Capitol Reef. So we're kind of sticking around in the 80s with the cooler temperatures, but this humidity is still sticking around and making things fairly muggy. 95 for Lake Powell and 90 in Blanding, the Four Corners area. So still keeping some warmer temperatures there, making it just right. And Kanab, Fredonia area is sitting at an 88 and Bryce Canyon at 78. So still good places to get out and go and do your outdoor activities and all that. Make sure you still keep your water and other things just to kind of, keep yourself hydrated, especially with the moisture in the air, humidity. You start to actually sweat a little more with that than you do with just the straight heat. Cedar City, 82, Bryan Head, 60, and Zion National Park, 88. Tokerville and Virgin matching up at 96. And coming home to St. George, we've got a 94, 97 in Washington, 81 in Enterprise as the low. So some pretty good temperatures there. Now, if you like soccer mullets, you're going to love Logan Walcott. He's got sports after the break.
I'm a bargain shopper, and I want my favorite designers at the best prices. And at America's Best, that's what you get.
You get 2 pairs of glasses for $69.95 with a free eye exam. That's perfect.
I did my research, and America's Best has the best prices in glasses and contacts.
I get my contacts for $12.49 a box.
America's Best really is the best.
America's Best, the best prices in sight.
Welcome back for sports. After an emotional win over Brazil just a few days ago, the red, white, and blue had to come back and face a pesky French team who wanted to make their first appearance in the World Cup finals. The U.S. looked calm and collective throughout the first half, and only 9 minutes into the game, Lauren Cheney is able to draw first blood by tapping one in on Heather O'Reilly's cross. France attacked the United States net relentlessly afterwards, finally finding an opening on a missed header that twisted into the open corner. Taking another look at it, number 17 tries to take the ball in a different direction, but misses, and the ball has just enough English to get by Hope Solo. In the 79th minute, the rock and leader of the United States team, Abby Wambach, breaks the tie with a header of her own. In what has become her signature move, Wambach is able to get herself into the correct position to put her team in the lead. Just 3 minutes later, Alex Morgan gets past 3 defenders, dribbles the ball out, and fires a strike past the French goalie and finds nothing but net, sealing the win for the United States. Team USA is expected to take the World Cup now with their 3-1 win over France, but the Cinderella story now belongs to Japan, who defeated Sweden 3-1 as well. The title match will be held July 17th. Ever dreamed of donning black and white stripes? No, not the ones that put you behind bars. I'm talking about the ones that come with a whistle. Well, if so, now is your chance. The Utah High School Activities Association has announced its open registration for residents wanting to officiate local games. Through a mandatory background check and testing are required, everyone is invited to apply for different positions. Don't be flagged for delay. Visit our Facebook page for more information. A local stadium is temporarily closing its doors, but when it reopens, it will see an even brighter future. Hanson Stadium will close from July 18th to the 20th, so construction crews can replace the field lights. The new lights will not only look better, but they will improve on-field safety. To find out the latest on the multiple field and court renovations happening all over southern Utah, stay up to date through our Twitter feed. So guys, on the national scene, the U.S. soccer team, they are doing a phenomenal job over there in Germany. They're really taking care of business with the teams they played. They had a little bit of a letdown when they played Sweden in group play, losing that game, but now they're in the finals. They're the heavy favorite. They're supposed to go all the way, so it's pretty exciting
and
for them.
And they're really exciting to watch as well. So women's soccer is something new that America can now cheer for.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like to watch soccer because it takes a long time for the action to happen to get a goal in the net, but they're actually a lot of fun to watch.
The nice thing locally here, you're talking about renovations, Hanson Stadium, but I mean, I was driving through Hurricane a couple weeks ago, and theirs was totally demolished. And I think it was a football field, but they also use it for soccer and everything. So
running
I mean,
it's
crazy, and all the money coming. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's a good thing that it's coming here to southern Utah.
And more lights and improved facilities, so we will not complain about that. Okay, thanks, Logan.
Yep.
After the break, Sun News returns with a look at your 5-day forecast. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Jason from One Law. I'd like to be your lawyer. All of us at One Law are ready to roll up our sleeves and go to work for you. If you ever have any legal questions, or if you feel you should talk to an attorney, we always offer free consultations. We'd love to sit down and talk, even if you think it's something small. One Law can handle all of your legal needs. Do you need a will? Right now we're offering a free simple will. Give us a call, 634-1LAW, or visit us online at onelaw.com.
Your Sun News 5-day forecast is brought to you by Joe Granado Produce. So ask your favorite restaurant if they use the best produce from Granados.
Welcome back from the break, and I just love that new graphic with all the fireworks going on and all that. Reminds me of the 4th, and obviously we celebrated that recently, so it's a really good graphic that we have there, and I hope you enjoy it too. But for this 5-day forecast, let's see what we've got going on here. Dixie, great temperatures, still some mugginess, but look at where we're sitting. We're sitting in the mid-90s and possibly going to get up to about 98, almost triple digits. So we're looking really nice with some clear skies and some partly cloudy skies. So decent weather to get out and enjoy your local activities. Cedar, some great temperatures as well, 85, 86 for Friday and Saturday. Sunday we're going to come back into the 90s and possibility of another storm system cool down. We'll see how that goes as we get closer to Monday there. And as we look over at Mesquite, they're still hitting those triple digits there. We've got 101 for Friday, Saturday, 103. And then Sunday and Monday, they're just sitting in the 105s areas. So they're going to be pretty warm there. So keep some water handy and all that, but also be wary of the moisture that's still in the air, especially in some of those areas. And that is your 5-day forecast.
Okay.
Well, it's warm out there, and I guess something that comes to mind when I think of warm things, French fries, since it is Friday. You know, well, it's not Friday, but you get what I mean.
French Friday, yeah.
National French Friday. Well, I was thinking when Logan was doing his story on the hot dogs couple weeks ago, saying, well, we need to have a French fry eating contest and be here on campus.
Out of us four, who do you think could eat the most French fries?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with her. I'm gonna go with Caroline.
All right,
Yeah.
you guys bring them. We'll have it right here on the desk.
Deal.
I don't think I'll win, but thank you for thinking that I will. I'll take home the prize. Hopefully there's a trophy with it or something.
Hopefully, maybe a French fry.
Yes, a golden French fry. And with that, we'll conclude this edition of Sun News on the 13th of July.
Remember, you can follow us at southernutahnow.com and on our Facebook and Twitter page for all the latest local news, weather, and sports.
Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.